It's September 1st, and that means it is Alopecia Awareness Month. Also, September is my birthday month. So when I was a kid, I covered up my alopecia with a bandana, and I wore the bandanas from when I was like 5 years old until I was like 16. As a kid, I was always afraid that my bandana was like gonna come off, so I used to tie it really tight around the back of my head. But I used to keep an extra bandana in my backpack, locker, or in the nurse's office. Shout out to my elementary school nurse because she was the best, and I always had an extra bandana in her office. If I was ever made fun of at school, I would laugh with, smile at, or agree with the bully. That sounds so wrong. But what I'm trying to say is that I would never let them get a rise out of me, so I learned to just smile at everybody. I just made sure never to show that I was ever upset or like anything that someone said that upset me. Like I never showed that on my face. Like obviously if someone says something mean to you, like you should stand up for yourself, but me as a kid, I was never doing that. When I would meet someone for the first time or like a group of people for the first time, and literally all I could think about was that I thought that they always thought that I had cancer, which most of the time people did think that. So I had to really prepare myself to meet new groups of people, and it used to give me like a lot of anxiety. But I think that's why I'm such an extrovert today and I'm very social, is because I had to be put in the most uncomfortable conversations as a kid. It wasn't just kids I was explaining this to, like this happened my whole life. But as a kid, I was explaining that I didn't have cancer to adults. There are some adults who do not have boundaries. I struggled academically in school like a lot, and it really just came from the fact that I could never pay attention. Not because I have ADHD or that I just like have attention problems. It's because all I could think about was that if I was sitting in front of somebody, they had to stare at the back of my head. That is significant because I was always insecure about people looking at the back of my head because I thought that my bandana wouldn't be covering enough of my bald head. I just could not risk anybody seeing my bald head for some reason. That I would get scared that somebody could see like underneath the bandana or something, even though I tied it so tight. And I literally couldn't pay attention in any class, any school, anytime. I was just too concerned about the back of my head. And it made it worse that I wasn't doing good in school, so the teachers would always put me in the front. Like, I wish I just cared less what people thought at that age, but I grew up with not having any role models with alopecia. I'll end that here. Happy Alopecia Awareness Month, and I love you guys.